Hey guys, this is Alex the Pirate Doggo back at it again, and I do have two customs. They're not customs, but they're figures, and here they are. I'm sure you've seen them before. Obviously, it's Nightmare Foxy Nightmare. I never did a designated video on these guys for obvious reasons. I did what I qualify as fully upgraded is I change out their joints because resin is notoriously, it's not supposed to be like for long term. Like you can see Bonnie there, Springtrap back there has resin joints, Roxanne has resin joints. I'm gonna get to all those. I did upgrade Mangle to have Lego joints, so that means she's fully upgraded. She was the first. I'm not sure if I'll do Bonbon because I really like this figure and I don't want anything go wrong. I'm doing Roxanne over there. Laura I'll eventually get to, thankfully. I probably won't do Funtime Foxy unless there's enough demand for him, because I really like this one and this is the one I actually clear coated, so I don't really play with them. I kind of just display them and leave them. But here's the star of the show. You have Nightmare and Nightmare Foxy. So obviously fully upgraded. I usually keep them in one pose, but you can see the Lego joints down there. I literally, if you come over here, what I usually did is I'll usually sand down the joints right here. I have a ton over there and a ton of other places, but I'll usually sand the joints and I'll drill holes in them. This is a resin joint. This is an liquid resin joint. But yeah, I'll usually the hook is also a resin joint. So is this arm, but usually I'll just sand it down, add a hole, and glue them in there. I still think it makes them look great. Let me know if you guys think this looks good. But I really like this figure, and they also glow, like so. You can see Foxy's eyes glow. Well, I have my flash on, so you won't be able to see too well. There you go. Now you can see it a lot better. So yeah, Foxy's eyes glow. And if I bring him over here, he does have like a glow-in-the-dark little irises in the middle, right there. So yeah. And I usually keep him displayed over here next to Sheikah because I think he looks better over here. Usually what it looks like. And onto the newly upgraded Nightmare. I did accidentally glue his joints together, but those are Lego joints in the middle. His arms move, you can see the Lego joints. His head moves. I'm really happy with the head. You can close it, you can open it. All his arms can move. So yeah. I may sell just the well, I don't know. I may just sell the files to the non-joint versions, but I haven't really thought about it yet. And also Nightmare glows too. His bow tie, his eyes, and his hat glow. So yeah, all that blue is just all the blue you see in between. That's just where my paint job was really sucky and I didn't cover all the resin, because I'm sure if you work with resin you know that it glows blue whenever it's uncured, like Bonbon, not a good example. You can see on Roxanne over here, a lot of her is blue because I didn't coat her all too well. And yeah, so eventually I'm reprinting a bigger Toy Bonnie, and I probably just leave this one as like a figure. I might get to Bonnie, I might get to this Bonnie. I'm definitely gonna do Springtrap. That Foxy has Lego joints, and that's about it. But yeah, that's all I had. If you guys want to see me add joints to more figures and fully upgrade them later, feel free to let me know. And that is all for me. Thanks. Bye.